Do you believe you have a grasp on the meats that are safe to consume after turning 60? Reconsider your thoughts. Most seniors are unaware that certain meats can silently increase the risk of heart attacks, contribute to cancer, or impair memory within a matter of months. If you're over 60 and continue to consume meat as you did in your 30s, you might be leading your body towards serious consequences. This video unveils the 4 meats you should avoid after turning 60, listed from least to most harmful, along with the 4 best meats you should incorporate into your diet, also ranked for optimal health benefits. Every single one is supported by genuine research and astonishing statistics that are likely unfamiliar to you. Stay tuned until the conclusion, as the top item on this list has been associated with a 56% increase in heart attacks among individuals over 60. Conversely, the top meat choice can enhance muscle recovery and improve memory by 44%, yet remains largely overlooked by many. Before we get started, share with us in the comments what type of meat you enjoy the most. We are reviewing and responding to all comments. Let's kick things off with a shocking statistic, and the first risky meat you should avoid after turning 60. Let's begin the countdown with some risky meats. 4th place, pork sausage. Pork sausage is a staple that often finds its way into breakfast sandwiches and festive gatherings. However, for seniors, it's a looming crisis. The issue goes beyond the pork alone. The industrial processing, preservatives, and concealed sodium turn ordinary meat into a perilous blend of chemicals. Many supermarket pork sausages are loaded with nitrates and nitrites, serving as preservatives and color enhancers. When these substances are subjected to heat or digestion, they can transform into compounds known as nitrosamines. Nitrosamines are recognized as substances that can cause cancer, as they have the ability to directly harm DNA and promote the development of cancer. For seniors with slower digestion and less efficient detox systems, this risk increases with each bite. A study from 2022 featured in BMC Medicine tracked 18,000 individuals aged 60 and above for almost 10 years. The results were unsettling. Older adults consuming processed pork sausage merely twice a week faced a 22% increased risk of colon cancer and a 16% heightened risk of kidney dysfunction, compared to those who steered clear of it. Researchers associated these effects not just with nitrosamines, but also with the very high sodium levels found in each serving. Increased sodium levels can raise blood pressure, put pressure on the kidneys, and may result in fluid retention in the legs, which is often experienced by older adults. However, the dangers extend beyond just cancer or kidney issues. Pork sausage typically contains a significant amount of saturated fat, which may increase LDL cholesterol levels, the harmful type, and can directly contribute to the accumulation of plaque in the arteries. If you have high cholesterol, diabetes, or blood pressure problems, consuming processed pork sausage frequently poses significant risks. How does this risky meat continue to end up on our plates? It's all about ease and routine. However, if you are over 60 and prioritize your long-term health, it's time to consider a shift. Select fresh, unprocessed meats and examine each label for any nitrates, nitrites, or preservatives. If you're in the mood for that sausage taste, seek out leaner, preservative-free varieties made from turkey or chicken and add your own seasonings. What you consume at this stage is crucial, and minor changes can determine the gap between illness and an additional decade of genuine energy. 3rd place, deli ham and processed cold cuts. They may appear to be a simple sandwich option, but for individuals over 60, they rank among the most insidiously harmful meats available. What's the reason? Highly processed. Many deli meats such as ham, turkey, bologna, and roast beef are loaded with salt, artificial flavors, sugars, and preservatives. Sodium nitrite is among the top culprits, utilized for maintaining color and prolonging shelf life. However, within the body, sodium nitrate can interact with amino acids present in meat, leading to the formation of nitrosamines, which are compounds linked to cancer that may gradually harm your tissues over time. A significant study conducted in 2020, published in the International Journal of Epidemiology, monitored 40,000 seniors. It revealed that individuals consuming processed deli meats 4 or more times weekly faced a 24% greater risk of developing heart failure and a 19% heightened risk of mortality from any cause in comparison to those who consumed these meats infrequently or not at all. The researchers didn't solely point fingers at the nitrates. Deli meats frequently contain concealed sugars and phosphates that can elevate blood sugar levels and put strain on the kidneys, particularly for those who already have high blood pressure or diabetes. The very high sodium levels can elevate blood pressure and cause water retention, resulting in swelling in the feet and ankles. For older adults, this can also lead to a higher risk of falls and fatigue. Moreover, regular consumption of such meats has been linked to cognitive decline due to the inflammatory processes they can trigger in the body. This means the price we pay for convenient sandwiches may be our cardiovascular and cognitive health. Add to this the risk of insulin resistance and impaired glucose metabolism from the additives, and you're looking at a full spectrum of health dangers in just a few slices. Many seniors report feelings of bloating, joint stiffness, and fatigue after consuming deli meats, symptoms that often go overlooked or attributed to aging. In reality, they may be your body's warning signs. Reducing processed meat consumption could bring noticeable improvements in blood pressure, energy levels, and digestion. Transitioning away from these meats doesn't require cutting all sandwiches out of your diet. Instead, opt for lean, home-cooked meats or plant-based alternatives. You can prepare turkey or chicken breast at home with simple herbs and olive oil and slice it yourself, avoiding the chemical cocktail found in deli options. Pay attention to ingredient labels and steer clear of anything with sodium nitrite or phosphate additives. Choosing freshly prepared meat not only improves taste and texture, but also offers a significantly better nutritional profile for seniors who need more protein and fewer health risks in their meals. Ankles and legs for seniors. What might appear to be a harmless ham sandwich can swiftly turn into a significant concern, particularly if consumed regularly. The issue with cold cuts lies in their accessibility. They're easy and convenient. Simply open and enjoy. However, every bite brings a mix of substances that accumulate rapidly, subtly undermining your heart, kidneys, and cognitive abilities. Processed meats have been consistently associated with cognitive decline. Researchers have identified chronic inflammation and small, often unnoticed, strokes in the brain as potential causes of this degeneration. These effects might not be immediately visible, but over time, they contribute to memory loss, confusion, and reduced mental sharpness, conditions that disproportionately affect older adults. For the sake of your long-term brain and body health, it's wise to reduce or completely cut out deli meats from your diet. Cold cuts are typically loaded with sodium, nitrates, preservatives, and saturated fats. Excessive sodium raises blood pressure and places strain on your kidneys and cardiovascular system. Nitrates, often added to preserve color and prevent bacterial growth, have been linked to an increased risk of cancer and neurodegenerative diseases. Even seemingly healthier versions labeled low-fat or organic still carry a burden of these additives, which accumulate silently in your system. Over time, they contribute to plaque buildup in arteries, restrict blood flow, and trigger chronic inflammation. The long-term impact can be severe, not just elevated blood pressure or water retention, but also kidney damage and the progression of heart disease. In addition, research suggests a connection between high consumption of processed meats and insulin resistance, further complicating life for older adults already struggling with blood sugar control. Instead of reaching for deli meat, a better alternative is preparing fresh protein sources yourself. Think about cooking a fresh chicken breast, turkey, or lean beef at home and slicing it for your sandwich. By avoiding added chemicals and preservatives, you significantly reduce your risk of developing cancer, heart failure, and inflammation-related illnesses. At the same time, you get to enjoy the satisfaction of a delicious sandwich made with wholesome, recognizable ingredients. Second place, crispy fried chicken, particularly from fast food joints. It's the indulgence you spot at every family reunion, picnic, and quick-service restaurant. Crispy fried chicken. Crunchy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and for countless seniors, a nearly irresistible source of comfort. However, hidden beneath that appealing exterior is a perilous mix of dangers that can hasten aging and lead to severe health crises in individuals over 60. It's more than simply the chicken. It's about the consequences of immersing it in low-quality oils, coating it with processed flour, and subjecting it to high cooking temperatures. The outcome? A dish packed with unhealthy trans fats, acrylamides, and advanced glycation end products, harmful substances that trigger inflammation and wreak havoc on all major organ systems in your body. A significant 2020 study published in the BMJ tracked 107,000 women for 20 years. The findings were sobering. Women who consumed fried chicken more than once a week face a 13% higher risk of dying from any cause and a 12% heightened risk of death from heart-related issues compared to those who ate it infrequently. These risks were particularly alarming for women over 60, who were more likely to already suffer from heart, kidney, or metabolic concerns. When cooked in oil, chicken absorbs significant quantities of oxidized fats. The oils typically used in fast food, often soybean or corn oil, are rich in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 is essential in moderation, excess intake leads to chronic systemic inflammation, raised blood pressure, and damage to the fragile inner lining of your arteries. This makes it more likely for clots to form or arteries to stiffen, elevating the risk of heart attacks and strokes. The breading on fried chicken presents yet another hidden danger. White flour, often mixed with sugar and salt, causes blood sugar spikes and provides nothing but empty calories. For seniors, these blood sugar fluctuations increase the likelihood of developing insulin resistance, weight gain, and type 2 diabetes, all of which further contribute to cardiovascular complications and joint discomfort. Moreover, the high heat used in frying leads to the formation of acrylamides and AGEs, advanced glycation end products. These toxic compounds increase oxidative stress at the cellular level, accelerating the deterioration of collagen in the skin, joints, and blood vessels. This is one of the reasons many older adults notice sagging skin, joint stiffness, and chronic pain when fried foods are a regular part of their diet. The taste might be irresistible, but the cost is high: slower recovery from illness or injury, heightened inflammation, and an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and certain types of cancer. Opt instead for oven-baked or air-fried chicken. Season it with herbs, olive oil, and spices to create a satisfying crunch without the health hazards. You'll still enjoy the flavor and texture, but without sacrificing your well-being. To maintain clear arteries, stable blood pressure, and resilient joints, avoiding deep-fried chicken is an easy choice that could genuinely extend your lifespan and enhance your day-to-day comfort. First place, skinless chicken breast from factory farms. This one surprises nearly everyone. For decades, chicken breast has been celebrated as one of the healthiest meat options available. It's praised for being low in fat, high in protein, and a core component of heart-healthy and weight-loss diets. However, for older adults, especially those over the age of 60, regularly consuming factory-farmed, skinless chicken breast may be doing more harm than good. The issue goes far beyond the chicken itself. It's about how the meat is produced and how an aging body reacts to ultra-lean, industrially processed white meat. The majority of chicken breasts sold in supermarkets today come from massive factory farms. Birds are fed GMO corn and soy, dosed with antibiotics, and sometimes even exposed to arsenic-based additives intended to accelerate growth and control infections. Scientific studies published in journals like Environmental Health Perspectives and Food Chemistry have shown that residues of these substances, especially antibiotics and hormone-like chemicals, remain in the meat even after cooking. For older adults with slower metabolism and reduced detoxification efficiency, these compounds can cause real problems. They disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, weaken immune function, and contribute to antibiotic resistance, a growing public health threat. A 2021 investigation by Consumer Reports tested supermarket chicken and found that more than 60% of the chicken breasts contain antibiotic-resistant bacteria. For seniors, whose immune systems may already be compromised or suppressed due to medication or chronic illness, this poses a serious risk. Infections become harder to treat, illnesses linger longer, and the chance of complications rises sharply. Additionally, skinless chicken breast contains very few healthy fats. While this might seem beneficial on paper, in reality it deprives seniors of essential nutrients needed for hormonal balance, cell repair, and cognitive function. The overconsumption of ultra-lean white meat, especially when it lacks the diversity of nutrients found in fattier fish or grass-fed meats, can lead to nutritional gaps that weaken the body over time. And because industrial poultry is often water-injected to increase weight, you're not even getting the full nutritional value you expect. You're paying for added water and getting less real protein per bite. Worse still, Reheating or overcooking this kind of lean meat causes the formation of harmful compounds, again, including ages, which, as mentioned before, accelerate aging in tissues, promote inflammation, and may worsen arthritis and skin elasticity loss. In conclusion, while it may appear lean and healthy, factory-farmed skinless chicken breast brings with it a mix of risks that are especially pronounced in people over 60. The solution? Choose pasture-raised, organic chicken when possible, or better yet, incorporate a wider variety of clean proteins, including omega-3 rich fish and plant-based options, to nourish your aging body properly. Essential nutrients are required for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, such as D, E, and K. These vitamins are vital for maintaining bone strength, supporting cognitive function, and managing inflammation, 3 critical areas for seniors striving to preserve quality of life. Older adults who rely primarily on lean chicken, particularly skinless breast, may not realize that this repetitive choice can lead to nutritional deficiencies over time. Many seniors who consume only lean chicken frequently exhibit symptoms such as dry skin, brittle hair, and delayed wound healing. These are not just surface-level concerns, but indications that their diet may be lacking the fats necessary for nutrient absorption and cellular repair. The low-fat content in skinless chicken breast can also result in a more pronounced blood sugar response when paired with high glycemic foods like white rice or white bread. This combination leads to energy spikes followed by crashes, contributing to fatigue, mood swings, and an unstable appetite. These fluctuations can be particularly troublesome for older adults, who often require more stable energy throughout the day to support mobility and mental alertness. What's more concerning is the way chicken breast is commonly prepared, often grilled or roasted to the point of dryness, seasoned minimally, and presented as the main source of protein at almost every meal. This monotony not only reduces enjoyment of food, but also poses nutritional risks. Repeated reliance on this lean meat may lead to deficiencies in zinc, vitamin B12, and collagen, all of which play a crucial role in muscle maintenance, immune support, and joint health. As people age, muscle loss and joint discomfort become more prominent, and a lack of these key nutrients can accelerate the process. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2018 found that older adults who consumed skinless chicken breast more than 5 times per week experienced a 16% higher rate of muscle loss and frailty compared to those who followed a more varied diet. Interestingly, their cholesterol levels remained unchanged, but inflammatory markers were significantly elevated. This was attributed to a lack of omega-3 fatty acids and essential micronutrients, which are typically missing in overly lean meat choices. Rather than eliminating chicken entirely, a smarter approach is to choose pasture-raised or organic chicken. These options contain more nutrients and fewer contaminants. Enjoying the skin in moderation can help provide the necessary fats for vitamin absorption and hormone production. Incorporating darker cuts of meat, such as thighs or drumsticks, adds flavor and richness while boosting your intake of important micronutrients. Above all, avoid falling into the routine of eating bland, skinless chicken breast day after day. Embracing variety, healthy fats, and nutrient-rich preparation methods is key. Seniors' health is about much more than avoiding fat. It's about achieving balance and ensuring the body gets genuine nourishment. Now that we've identified the risks of relying too heavily on certain types of meat, let's focus on building strength, protecting the brain, and extending the healthy years ahead. Here are 4 meats you should include in your diet, ranked from beneficial to truly transformative. Let's begin with lamb, specifically grass-fed lamb, as our number 4 choice. Though traditionally reserved for holidays or special occasions, lamb can and should be enjoyed more regularly by seniors, especially those over the age of 60. Grass-fed lamb provides a distinctive and potent nutritional profile that supports healthy aging. It contains significantly more omega-3 fatty acids compared to conventional beef, and when raised on pasture, it becomes a source of clean, powerful nutrition free from synthetic hormones, antibiotics, and pesticide residues. Grass-fed lamb offers a full spectrum of vitamins and minerals essential for maintaining muscle mass, strengthening bones, and supporting brain health. A 2020 study published in Nutrients showed that seniors who consume grass-fed lamb just twice a week experienced a 23% increase in muscle strength and a 15% reduction in inflammatory markers compared to those whose diets consisted mainly of poultry or processed meats. These improvements were linked to lamb's naturally high levels of zinc, vitamin B12, and omega-3 fatty acids. Zinc and B12 are vital for red blood cell formation, immune system regulation, and energy metabolism, functions that become increasingly important with age. The omega-3s found in lamb, particularly those from animals raised on grass, aid in joint lubrication and support arterial flexibility, which is crucial for maintaining cardiovascular health. For seniors who want to maintain mobility, avoid chronic inflammation, and preserve cognitive clarity, lamb offers a powerful combination of taste and therapeutic value. When selecting lamb, look for cuts with some natural marbling, such as shoulder or leg. These cuts provide flavor and fat content without being excessive. After cooking, you can trim away any extra fat if cholesterol is a concern. Use nutrient-preserving cooking methods, such as roasting, slow cooking, or grilling, and pair the meat with aromatic herbs like rosemary and garlic along with heart-healthy olive oil. Avoid heavily breaded or fried lamb dishes and skip overly fatty cuts if managing cholesterol levels. Still, even small servings 2 or 3 times a week can significantly improve your diet and help protect your muscles, bones, and immune system. Lamb is more than a tasty indulgence. It's a nutritional powerhouse for those who want to age with strength, vitality, and grace. Before we move on, if you're enjoying this video, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon to stay updated with more health-focused content just like this. Now let's talk about our third place meat, duck. Often overlooked, especially by seniors, duck is a richly flavored, deeply nourishing meat that deserves far more attention. Whether it's pasture-raised or free-range, duck provides a robust combination of nutrients that stand out from more commonly consumed poultry like chicken or turkey. Duck meat is naturally rich in iron, selenium, and healthy fats, all critical for energy production, hormone balance, and antioxidant protection. What sets duck apart is its superior omega-3 content compared to other poultry. These beneficial fats are crucial for brain health, reducing inflammation, and maintaining the elasticity of blood vessels. As we age, our arteries tend to stiffen and cognitive function may decline. Duck's nutrient composition directly supports these concerns, offering a delicious way to nourish the body and brain simultaneously. A 2019 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition followed seniors who added duck to their diets twice a week for 6 months. The results were impressive. Participants experienced noticeable improvements in energy levels, mental clarity, and inflammatory markers. Unlike many meats that are either too lean or heavily processed, duck strikes a unique balance. It's rich without being excessive, flavorful yet functional. It provides a depth of taste that makes healthy eating more enjoyable and sustainable. For best results, prepare duck using methods that retain its nutritional integrity. Roasting or slow cooking are excellent choices. Avoid deep frying or heavily glazing with sugary sauces. Instead, pair duck with vegetables, whole grains, and herbs like thyme or citrus zest to enhance both taste and health benefits. Participants demonstrated a 19% enhancement in cognitive function scores and a 21% reduction in inflammatory markers when compared to those who consumed solely chicken or beef. The research highlighted the rich, dark, flavorful meat of ducks as being particularly beneficial for older adults, primarily due to its superior content of highly absorbable heme iron. This specific form of iron plays a crucial role in preventing anemia, supporting proper red blood cell formation, and combating chronic fatigue, issues that commonly affect individuals as they age. Duck meat is also rich in vital nutrients that support long-term health and vitality. When rendered and used in cooking, duck fat becomes a reliable and healthy source of monounsaturated fats, which are comparable to the heart-healthy fats found in olive oil. These fats are known to support healthy cholesterol levels by raising HDL, good cholesterol, and helping to manage LDL, bad cholesterol, without contributing to the same risks associated with trans fats or highly processed oils. For the best nutritional profile and taste experience, it is strongly recommended to choose pasture-raised or free-range duck whenever possible. These birds are raised without the routine use of antibiotics and are not subjected to artificial feeds, which means their meat and fat are cleaner, more natural, and richer in nutrients. Slow roasting duck is considered the ideal method of preparation. This technique helps retain moisture and locks in valuable nutrients, while also creating a deliciously crisp outer skin that many consider a delicacy. Seniors should not shy away from enjoying the crispy skin in moderation, as it contains vital fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, nutrients that are frequently deficient in older adults. For even greater health benefits and enhanced flavor, pair duck with antioxidant-rich fruits, such as cherries, oranges, or berries. Alternatively, serving duck atop a bed of leafy greens can further enhance nutrient absorption while contributing to a vibrant and balanced plate. Duck combines flavor, nourishment, and beneficial fats into one unforgettable dish. It stands out as an excellent protein option for older adults who are looking to safeguard cardiovascular health, nourish cognitive function, and enjoy meals that are not only satisfying but deeply supportive of long-term well-being. In second place comes sardines with bones and skin. For those seeking a near-perfect food for older adults, sardines tick all the boxes. While they may often be dismissed due to their small size, oily texture, or lack of culinary glamour, sardines are one of the most nutrient-dense protein sources available today. When consumed whole, with their bones and skin, they offer a unique combination of highly absorbable calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and high-quality protein, all in one compact serving. Sardines are particularly beneficial for seniors because they directly support bone health, boost heart function, and enhance mental clarity, all of which become increasingly important after age 60. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging followed older adults who consumed sardines at least twice per week for 12 weeks. The results were remarkable. Participants experienced a 29% improvement in bone density and a 32% reduction in triglyceride levels, two key indicators linked to preventing osteoporosis and reducing cardiovascular risk. Sardines are also rich in anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation throughout the body. This can translate into a lower risk of joint pain, cognitive decline, and even mood disorders like depression. Unlike larger fish such as tuna or swordfish, sardines are low on the food chain, meaning they accumulate far fewer toxins like mercury, making them a safer choice for regular consumption. To maximize the benefits of sardines, always choose options that include both bones and skin, as these parts are loaded with minerals, collagen, and natural vitamin D. Sardines packed in olive oil provide an extra nutritional boost thanks to the healthy fats that aid in nutrient absorption. They can be enjoyed straight from the can, spread on whole grain toast, or tossed into salads and pasta dishes. While their flavor may be bold, a touch of lemon or a sprinkle of fresh herbs can transform sardines into a surprisingly enjoyable and satisfying dish. Finally, in first place is beef liver, particularly when it is grass-fed and sourced with care. Although organ meats may be overlooked or even avoided by some, beef liver is one of the most nutritionally powerful foods available, especially for older adults looking to thrive after 60. Liver is packed with bioavailable vitamin A, a full range of B vitamins, especially B12, along with heme iron, copper, zinc, and coenzyme Q10, which supports cellular energy production throughout the entire body. This nutrient-dense organ meat acts as a fast and effective solution for common age-related issues like anemia, sluggish memory, delayed recovery, and chronic fatigue. In a clinical trial published in Nutrients in 2023, older adults consumed 100 grams of beef liver twice weekly over a period of 10 weeks. The results were outstanding, showing improvements in energy levels, mental clarity, and blood markers associated with iron and B vitamin deficiencies. Grass-fed liver not only contains higher levels of essential nutrients, but also comes with the added benefit of being free from hormones and synthetic additives. When prepared correctly, lightly sautéed or gently cooked to preserve its nutrient content, beef liver can be both delicious and incredibly revitalizing. Participants saw a 44% boost in energy scores, a 37% enhancement in memory tests, and notable improvements in hemoglobin and iron levels when compared to control group consuming solely lean meats. The vitamin A in liver promotes good vision and robust immunity, while the B vitamins and iron ensure your red blood cells function optimally, essential for combating fatigue and maintaining an active lifestyle. The key aspect is sourcing and preparation. Select grass-fed or pasture-raised beef liver to steer clear of hormone and antibiotic residues often found in conventional meats. Immerse the slices in milk or lemon water prior to cooking to soften the flavor and enhance the texture. Quickly saute with onions, garlic, and herbs to preserve nutrients. Overcooking diminishes a significant amount of the worth. Combine with leafy greens or citrus to enhance your body's absorption of iron and vitamin C simultaneously. If consuming liver directly doesn't sound enticing, consider incorporating small quantities into meatballs, chili, or stews for a health boost while minimizing the flavor impact. Beef liver is not just a traditional dish. This is a contemporary solution for older adults seeking enhanced mental clarity, improved physical strength, and genuine defense against the subtle dangers of aging. No other meat provides this level of satisfaction so quickly. If you're solely consuming muscle meats, you're overlooking a proven method to genuinely reverse the aging process. Here it is, the meats that can silently harm your health after 60, alongside those that can restore your strength, safeguard your mind, and extend your lifespan. It's more than simply reducing. It's about choosing wisely each time you have a meal. The choices you make for your meal can transform everything. The way you move, the way you think, the way you feel. Which of these meats surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. We are reviewing and responding to each and every message. If you're interested in additional senior health videos supported by research, go ahead and subscribe now and make sure to enable notifications. Break free from the past to shape your future. Let understanding inspire your next dish. If you have questions or would like to share your experiences, please drop a comment below.